Hi everyone, just wanted to do a quick live video. Today is August 14th and hi Matt, how are you? I just thought I'd do a quick live video. I don't have my fur babies with me because I'm out running errands and it's drizzling and I don't want them to get wet. We're expecting a major storm here in Hawaii by this evening. So I left my dogs at home because they don't like to wear raincoats for some reason. They get mad when I put the raincoats on. And as you guys see, the clouds look really, really nasty. I live in Hawaii and we're expecting like a major, they're calling it a tropical storm. And it's supposed to be huge. So I'm running some errands before the storm arrives later on today at 1 o'clock Hawaii time. Where do you live, Matt? What's what area do you live in? I live in Hawaii. I was born and raised in Hawaii. But I'm gonna do a live video. Most likely this coming Monday, because it's not supposed to rain Monday. The storm is gonna be back today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And I'm gonna be taking my fur babies to the beach when it stops raining after the storm goes away. And you guys could all finally meet all of my fur babies. I have one cattle dog. She's 10 months old. I have 4 Chihuahuas, 4 Yorkies, and 1 Pit Bull. And they're all under the age of 2 years old. And they love the beach. So I'm going to start doing frequent live stream videos Mondays and Fridays for about an hour each time. So you guys could see and meet my fur babies. As you guys know, my honey girl passed away 11 months ago today. She was 14 years old. She was a pit bull. She was my emotional support medical alert service dog, but she was more than that to me. She was my life, my world, my baby girl, my everything. I'm 27 years old and she was my very first dog that I had. She lived 14 years old. I had her since she was 2 months old, and she passed away from pneumonia in my arms at home. I did not have her euthanized. I don't believe in euthanization. She was not suffering, so I told the veterinarian I'll take her home and give her her medicine, and I did not sleep for 2 weeks. My sister and I took turns on caring for her, and she wasn't suffering. We were giving her oxygen and medicine. But if it wasn't for the pneumonia, she would still be alive right now because considering her age, at the age of 14, she was a pit bull. The only thing she had was arthritis for her age. And the veterinarian says it's amazing for a pit bull to be as healthy as she was with only arthritis. Because normally pit bulls, when they age, they get tumors, non-cancerous tumors, and they get a lot of medical issues. But my honey girl, she only had arthritis, and she was taking medicine for it. She was abused when she was a puppy, and that's what caused her to get arthritis. My dad found her in the dumpster, and her siblings were killed, and her mom was killed, and she was not expected to survive. So my dad and I rushed her to the hospital, and they told us that we're going to spend a lot of money and that she's not going to survive. I'm like, nope. We're going to do everything to save her life. And she proved everybody wrong. She survived, and she was only 2 months old. She was just a little, teeny baby. And everybody says that I saved her life, but in reality, she saved my life. But I do have other dogs. I have a cattle dog. She's 10 months old. I have three chihuahuas, and they are eight. They're gonna be 7 months old. And I have two Yorkies, and they're 5 months old. And I love them very, very, very much. I treat them all equally. And hi BXDY, how are you? I thought I'd do a quick live video. I was saying that starting this coming Monday, on Mondays and Fridays, I'm going to start doing 1 hour live videos of live stream videos of my fur babies. I don't have them with me 'cause I'm running errands because we're here in Hawaii and we're expecting a major, major storm this late afternoon and all the way to Sunday night. You guys can see how nasty the sky looks. And I don't want to. I didn't want to bring my fur babies with me because it's drizzling, and for some reason they don't like to wear raincoats like my honey girl used to. My honey girl, she loved dressing up, so I'm starting to train my other dogs to wear raincoats and whatnot, but they're being stubborn. But they're entitled to. But today is the 11 months anniversary that my honey girl passed away, and I miss her every single day. Every single day, I miss her. And there's not a single second that I don't think about her. I know she's with me in spirit. I can feel her everywhere I go. But selfishly, I wish that I could have her here with me. I don't just want the memories. I want her back in my arms where she belongs. And I know that's not possible. But I have to be strong for my other fur babies because they need me as much as my honey girl needed me. And I need them too. So if it wasn't for them, I'd be lost. And they're helping me get through this difficult time. I had my honey girl for 14 years. We were never separated, not even for a second. She would come to work with me everywhere because she was in a medical alert emotional support service dog. And we would never, ever, ever be separated, not even for 1 second. When I used to stay in a hospital, they would let her stay with me. So, I just feel so very lost without her. Like, completely lost without her. And this kind of weather that we're having here in Hawaii is going to be a tropical storm, and it's supposed to arrive around 4 p.m. Hawaii time. And they said in the news that it's going to be very, very, very bad. So I'm going to go buy some cases of water. I already have the dog food. And they like smoothies, so I went to buy some fruit, emergency supplies, because God knows what is going to happen with this weather. They're saying that it's going to be a tropical storm here in Hawaii. And according to the news, it's going to be very, very, very bad. Hi, Jason. How are you? I'm out and about. I was telling everybody that I left Daisy and all the other dogs at home because it's been drizzling off and on. And we're expecting a big, major tropical storm here in Hawaii this late afternoon. And according to the news, it's going to be very, very, very bad. So I went to pick up some pet supplies and water, flashlights, batteries, just to be prepared because they said that the storm is going to start 4 o'clock Hawaii time and it's not going to end till Sunday night. And they're saying that we could get up to 60 miles per hour wind. Hawaii doesn't have hurricanes, but they're saying that it's going to be like a hurricane force tropical storm. So, and Hawaii hasn't had anything like that in 30 years. And 30 years ago, I wasn't even born yet. I was only 27, but they keep saying in the news that the storm is going to be very, very bad. The sun is trying to come out, but you can see how nasty the clouds look. Very, very, very pitch dark. I could hear thunders from a distance. So it's very early here in Hawaii, but I had to go run the errands, and I left the fur babies at home with my nieces. I will be safe, Jason. I like storms, I like lightning and thunder, but I don't like major storms, the one that we're gonna get today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So we probably lose power, so I bought a lot of batteries, flashlight. You can see how nasty the sky is right now. And I don't know if you guys could hear the thunder. It's not raining, it's like a light drizzle, but especially in this direction here, towards the ocean, you can see how dark the clouds are. And Hawaii has a lot of palm trees, as you guys could see. It's beautiful in Hawaii, but Hawaii has been getting a lot of tragedies. A couple of years ago, where I live in Maui, we had all that fire that destroyed 90% of the island. Thankfully, my family home did not get destroyed by the fire, but I know neighbors and friends that their house got completely destroyed because of the fires. And then the volcano, 10 months ago, the Kilauea volcano in the main island erupted, and that killed 100 people. And then a few months ago, Hawaii got hit by a major windstorm that did a lot of destructive also. So Hawaii has been getting pretty pounded, and it's not common for Hawaii. It rains all year long. That's why it's always so green and beautiful. But very rarely does weather tragedy happen in Hawaii. It's like everything's changing. I don't know if it's the global warming or Mother Nature's just pissed off. I agree with you, Jason. The global warming, nobody's taking care of the planet. The news keeps saying there's no such thing as global warming, but that's BS. People are not taking care of the planet and all the pollution, all the trash that's everywhere, especially the pollution. It's causing this massive climate change, and Hawaii's never been this bad before. And now we're expecting they're calling it a major tropical storm. It's going to be like a hurricane. We don't have hurricanes, but they're saying that it's almost like a hurricane because we're expecting 60 to 70 miles per hour wind when the storm arrives. So I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna stay home with the fur babies. We're gonna be safe. We're away from any kind of danger. So I'm just running my errands, trying to finish before the rain arrives. It should arrive at 2 or 3 o'clock Hawaii time, most likely 4. But the clouds keep getting darker and darker and darker. The sun's trying to come out. But they said the more sun that comes out, the more dangerous the storm will be. I don't get that, but I'm not sure if you guys can hear the thunder. It's coming from this direction. I don't see the lightning because it's too light outside, but I definitely hear the thunders far away. How have you been, Jason? Hope all is well. How's Roxy? Is your dog feeling better? Is she eating? I hope she is. The storm's supposed to stop, Jason, by Sunday evening, supposedly. Hopefully it won't last longer than that. But I was telling everybody that Mondays and Fridays are going to be my regular live streams, 1 hour each, so everybody could meet my fur babies. On Monday, if it's not raining, if the weather behaves itself, I'll take the pups to the beach so you guys can see how much they love the ocean and the sand and how crazy they get. It's weird. Look, it's clear on this side, nice and blue and sunny, and then you come towards the west, and you can see how nasty the clouds are. It's like the twilight zone. Half of the sky is clear, and the other half of the sky, it looks like somebody threw charcoal up in the sky. But I already went to the store, I already went to the pet store, I already went to get all the supplies. The kids are at home with the fur babies. And I just thought I'd do a quick live video before. It's drizzling off and on, like a light drizzle, so that's why I don't want to take the fur babies out. And Daisy hates wearing raincoats. And I'm trying to train her to wear a raincoat. I don't know, I never take my dogs out when it rains, but I have to put the raincoat on for them whenever they have to go potty or I have to run a quick errand. I don't like them staying home alone. Like right now, they're not home alone. They're with my nieces and my nephews. But I hope that everybody is having a good day, a good morning, wherever you guys are from. Over here is very, very early in the morning. I know in California, I think it's going to be 10 a.m. over there. What time is it at where you're at, Jason? I keep forgetting. I think they're about 5 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I believe that it's hot where you are at, Jason. But I think I'd rather deal with the heat than deal with this major storm that's coming. Because according to the Hawaii report, that we're expecting 10 to 15 inches of rain within 2 days. And that's a lot. That is a lot. I almost got stung by a bee. Sorry about that. That's why I was on the phone. I don't want to scream on the phone. I hate bees. And it was buzzing around me. I didn't want to scream and scare you guys. So I kept myself calm. It was that black bumblebee. I don't know what they call it, but I call it flying cockroaches. 11:45 over there, where you're at. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the time change. I think they're about 5 hours ahead of me. But it's starting to drizzle, and I don't want to get my phone wet. So Jason, if you want to call me later on, and if the storm is not that bad, I can talk on the phone later on. But if it starts to lightning and thunder, I don't want to be on the phone because I don't want to get electrocuted. So my phone is down to 10%. I have to go and charge it in my car when I get home. You guys all be safe. Have a nice weekend. And if the weather stays good on Monday, if it's not raining, if the storm doesn't do damage and everything seems okay, the live videos will begin on Monday. And Jason, today is 11 months ago today, Honey passed away. today's the 11 month anniversary, and that's the main reason I'm doing this live stream because I miss her every single day, but every anniversary, even though it's only been 11 months, I can't believe it's been 11 months already that she passed away in my arms. It seems like it happened just yesterday. It's almost going to be a year, September 14th. I'm going to do a special on the year anniversary that my baby girl passed away. We're going to do a live stream in Hawaii. We're going to do a celebration of her life. And that live stream is going to be about 2 hours. We're going to have homemade videos of her, pictures of her, and we're going to invite all of her doggy friends to the beach. And we're going to try to not to make it somber. It's going to be a celebration of her life. And all of you guys are welcome to join that video, and I will keep you guys updated. If you're already a subscriber to my channel, you guys will get the notification and the update on what time I'm going to do that celebration of life on September 14th on my Headed Girl. It's going to be in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Western time. So, hopefully you guys could join. And you guys could watch homemade videos of my Honey Girl, pictures, and you guys could meet all of Honey's friends, her doggy friends. There's going to be games for the dogs and everything. Everything that my Honey Girl used to like to do, we're going to have the dogs, all of her doggy friends do it too. And if the weather behaves itself on Monday, this coming Monday, I will start doing the live streams at the beach for 1 hour. Mondays and Fridays are going to be the live streams for about an hour, hour and a half. I think the first live stream on Monday, if it's not raining, if the storm goes away, I'll probably do an hour and a half video. That way you guys could meet all 9 of my pups. I have 9 of them, and they're all under the age of 2 years old. So anyways, thank you, Jason. You are a sweetheart. I just feel numb, you know. I know I have to be strong for my other fur babies because they need me too. But it's just very, very hard, you know. I love my fur babies very much, don't get me wrong. But Honey Girl was my very first baby. And I just feel so lost and empty without her. Whoa, saw that lightning, you guys, over here? Okay, I better get off the phone and get my ass back into the car because I don't want to get struck by the lightning. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Jason. Thanks everybody for watching. God bless, stay safe, and I will see you guys soon.